Welcome, everybody. All right, we have some new faces on here. Ashley Wiggins, can you talk about who we have on here that's new?
I had to unpause myself, unmute myself. Okay, so
You said Vanessa?
Vanessa just purchased her package today. She's been looking at some of the training videos and everything like that, but she did just get started
Congratulations, girl.
today. She actually already has her mom who got a sample from me, so definitely has potential. She's been working in the background trying to get things lined up. Who else? Okay, so Maria was on here last time, but she actually just got her first order to count towards her VIP today, right before this as well.
Nice.
I think those are my two that are on. There's one other girl, she'll be joining us tomorrow. She's going to be getting her package tomorrow. I told her she could get on tonight, but I don't know if she was at work or not.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm so excited that everyone that's new is hopping on. We do this every Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern. I know we have people from all over the country, so this is recorded every week. I do highly recommend that you get on so you can answer or ask questions and have that interaction with us. So welcome, everybody. So this week, there are some of you, I just want to kind of talk to the ones that are in this push group that we have going on. I believe almost everybody is in the push group. What are your thoughts? What's working? What, how your opinion on how this is working? Because I noticed with the big group push that they have going on and pace setters, things haven't been posted on a regular basis. Nothing's been posted in there since the 11th. So I'm glad we did this separately, because I was talking with Jamie Peck about it, and she's like, why are you doing extra work when we're doing the same thing? I said, well, I just feel like us and as a smaller group doing this can get more one-on-one, more, we have different prizes. They, I don't even see really a lot of prizes going on in there. A lot of different incentives. I'm very happy that we decided to do this separately. So if any of you can speak up, and then those of you that aren't in it, you can kind of get an idea of what we're doing, and then you can, if you decide that you want to, there's still time to join. We're doing this all month long. So get with your sponsor and talk to them about joining. And so you can kind of hear what's going on, what we're doing. But I'd like to, hear from those of you that are in it, participating. What do you think? Anybody?
I don't know how to talk.
You're talking, girl. I can hear you.
Oh, you guys could hear me. Oh, crazy. Okay. So I haven't even seen the group in the pace setters at all. So that's new for me.
Yeah,
okay, yeah,
at the top.
I haven't even seen it. So I'm glad that I'm a part of this one, because I would have never seen the other one. And as far as the group goes itself, seeing everybody post their 6 list every morning gives me an idea of what to do and gets me going right away. And I love that, because even with Thrive, like, my morning is so busy, Thrive is not the first thing on my mind. Like, taking it is, but then promoting it's not. It's taking care of the rest of the house. So just having that on my mind, it helps a lot.
Awesome. Now, I know that you can't really go live a lot with your phone,
I'm borrowing my boyfriend's phone right now.
Yeah. So what Ashley's been doing is she's been recording her, because every day we have a live challenge. So she can't go live on her phone, but, she doesn't want to miss out. She wants to do the challenges. And I really like how just because she can't go live, she just isn't doing it. What she's doing is recording a video and then posting it, which is really cool. She's not getting all the interaction that she could with a live, but she's still getting views, and she's still getting questions, and there is not live interaction, but there's after the fact interaction, which is really cool. So kudos to you, girl. All right, anybody else? Who else is on there? Morgan?
I want to add to what Ashley is doing too, because that's a really good idea to record it. I know Holly has done it, and then she can take her video and put it on other forms of social media, like Instagram and stuff like that. So if you're not just like sharing it to Facebook, then you can also take that and share it over to another form. When I do my lives, they're way too long, so I can't share them on other forms. So it helps because you can use multiple.
Great.
That makes sense.
Allison, do you have anything?
Yeah, I think so. I have myself and then 3 fairly new promoters who are in the challenge group, in the push group. And I think for them, it's helped them come out of their shell a lot. And I know for me, when I was new, I was not into going live. But I think kind of having the prizes dangled in front of them and, you know, those small incentives has forced them to get out of their comfort zone. And so now Christy, Tiffany, and Morgan have no problem going live. Or, and I know it's encouraged them to do a lot of belly to belly when maybe they weren't comfortable, you know, just walking up to people and talking about it. So I think it, for, here comes my husband, for new promoters or people just getting into the business, it's awesome.
Yeah, and I also think that it gives them like an idea of what to go live for, like live,
Right.
you know, because sometimes you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, what to say, what topic to talk about. This kind of gives them an idea to do that, and so I think that's a good idea too.
Yeah, and that was my problem when I started. You know, I didn't really have I don't think there were any challenges going on that I knew about when I first started. So for, you know, giving them a topic to go live on kind of opens the door to other lives that they can do for sure. Because I know with my girls, you know, they've gone live on the topics, but then they've gone live on other things too.
Awesome, love that. Anybody else? Danielle? I unmuted you. Oh, there you go.
Okay. I don't know. I like everything pretty much.
So easy.
I'm so sorry. I've been sick all day. Yeah, and I'm just eating Jolly Ranchers. I'm not gonna lie, for me, some of the live topics, I'm like, I still don't know what to say about that. If to be completely honest.
And that's when
Okay,
you
so
send a message to Danny. Ashley today called me and she said, I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah,
What
today's
do I say about 3 tips to joining our team? I don't know what to say tips. But then once I started talking, she's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So sometimes you just need to reach out to somebody, call Danny and be like, give me something. And the minute she starts talking, you're going to be like, oh my God, I got to go. I got it.
Yeah, or post below, like put comments, you know, ideas, kind of struggling with this one, you know, who's done this, who's got some ideas, you know, that's what we're all there for. Is we're there to help each other. We're, you know, not just in there, but, you know.
I always go and watch somebody's video before I make one.
Yeah,
That's a
you
good
can do
idea
that too.
Earlier in the week, I know this is an excuse, but my face broke out really bad.
I
And
don't want to hear it.
Really
Don't
embarrassed.
make me put the
Cold
light
sore?
on.
no,
Don't make
listen,
me turn
okay.
the light on.
You can use those Snapchat like feature thingies.
She
So
knows she's the queen of them.
Right. Like it lets you do it. So shh.
Okay, next time I freak out, I'll just do it on Snapchat and then I'll post it.
Go.
Well, now on live, they have the filters and stuff on there too.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Danny. They look just like Snapchat, and you can go live and have it on there. I did it one time.
Maybe I need to update my Facebook.
Well, don't you have an old phone, Danielle?
It's a 6.
Aren't they on 10s now? Oh, girl, you know I love you. I love
We have
you.
a lot of
It's okay. It's okay. Mark's got a really old phone too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a hold of
Okay, so anybody else?
Because I don't know if that would be under our Verizon or my Verizon plan or not.
Did that come from us?
All right. All right. Anybody else? Let's see. Who else is on there? You said Morgan. She's breaking up. Can't.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, girl.
Okay, good. Yay. This is my first time actually talking on the Zoom. I just wanted to
Yay.
say that I'm loving this live thing because before all this live, I never did lives. And I will say it's actually helped with orders and my new promoters and stuff. So the live challenges, yes, I've not done every single one of them, but they have helped me a lot. And I just want to say thank you to all y'all that has efforts to join us on a daily basis. So thank y'all, and I'm hoping to hit to 4K.
Yeah,
That's all
you
I
are.
have to say.
You're going to
No.
be hitting 12K.
12,
what are you talking
girl.
about? 12.
I hope so. I mean, today was a very good day. And also I want to say to some of the people, I know some people under our team have like slow days and stuff like that. There's going to be slow days and they're going to be high days too. And I just don't like to see people like saying, you know, more customers, or I can't get any more customers. What should I do? And I best advice, so does else too. But I just don't want nobody to give because that's not how it's really supposed to be. I mean, if you have faith and you'll do it. Today it was great. So, and that what I did earlier today is what made 2 of my customers order.
Nice.
Awesome.
Love that.
Yeah. So thank y'all for all your effort on helping everyone in the group.
Absolutely. You're doing amazing. 12K.
Okay, say it.
12K.
I'm trying.
All right. So I kind of want to switch gears here a little bit, unless anybody has anything else to say about the group, about the 30-day push. No? All right. Hey, is Britt McNally, are you available?
It's Britt on.
Here. Hi.
Hey, girl, can you talk a little bit about what you and Holly are
Hold on. Let me step away from my loud children. Are you just talking about us going live every night? Like, we literally just have this. I don't know. Me and Holly just click like none other, and we can sit there and act like we're having just a phone conversation with each other. And sometimes we throw in Thrive, and sometimes we literally just talk about nothing, just our days. And she makes it so easy because I can come out of my comfort zone and just chit-chat. And now I'm comfortable with going live whenever.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. Like, if you're uncomfortable going live, get on with somebody else. That's huge because then, you can play off each other. It's an actual conversation. You can just look at each other, talk, swipe away the comments if you want, and then, swipe them as you get more comfortable so you can, sometimes I'm like, squirrel, I'll like watch comments and I completely forget what I was talking about. But yeah, do you get a lot of interaction, a lot of people watching? And
we've noticed that when we do it the late nights that we do get a lot of interaction. And then here in the last 2 nights, I've gotten a lot of interaction personally in my inbox. So it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, so that's awesome, because that's the whole thing with these lives is that you you have all your friends that are watching it, and then when they watch it, then their friends will get notifications that they're watching it, and it grows your network considerably. Like, so many more people than just the number at the top are watching it, because Ashley, correct me if I'm wrong, that's just the number of your friends, right? That's not the people that are watching that aren't your friends.
Right. At the very end, it'll show you exactly how many people watch. So a lot of times Ashley will say like 9 or 10 people are watching. And then at the end, when it says broadcast has ended, there'll be 162 people watching.
Right.
So you don't see everybody who's really on there, because 90% of them are people who hopped on that aren't even friends with you.
Exactly. So that's growing your network considerably. It's bringing more people to your to the attention of your business, of you personally, because don't we all just we join the person most of the time before we join the company. Like, there's a reason why we join each other. And so that's awesome. And you guys just talking back and forth like normal, that just makes more people love you in that whole situation. And just because you just seem like you're normally having a blast, and it's just like more approachable,
Yes, I have so much fun with it.
Yeah, I love that. So yeah, definitely, get with someone, and then, do it, make it a weekly thing, a bi-weekly, whatever you're comfortable with, and just kind of have like this routine where people can, and then just announce, hey, our weekly, talk or call tonight or live, whatever. And then, so people are anticipating it. So you have more people jumping on. And so that's exciting. Great job.
Another thing you guys can do too, Britt, when you're doing your lives every night or whatever, like 10 minutes and tell people, you know what? Anybody who shares this video right now, this live right now, will enter you to be in for a free 3-day mini. So everybody who we see hit share. And then as you see people are sharing, call them out, because people like when you call them out on live. They love it. They will say things just to hear you say their name. So once somebody shares it, be like, oh my God, there's one. Tiffany, you're in the drawing for the 3-day mini. Who's next? And you'd be surprised at how many shares. I mean, a matter of one share can get you another 100 viewers. Imagine if you could get 20 people to share that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try that.
Great ideas. Okay. Anything else on that?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Also, what has I found that I did a giveaway last week, and I had 2 drawers, and for the drawers to post a picture of them wearing whatever.
You're breaking up real bad, Morgan.
Can you know? Better?
In and out.
All right, hold on.
I want to make sure everybody really hears what you say.
Better?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. So the winners that I won the giveaway last week, I asked them to post a picture of them wearing their DFT. Just explain, I love this. This is for me. Have so much more energy. This helped me clean my house all day. And I asked them to tag me. And all their friends are seeing that, and they're with her tag. They're asking, inboxing me. I want more information. So that also, I've learned that has helped me, because today 2 of my friends did that and tagged me, and I signed up. I think it was 3 free accounts. So that's all I wanted to say, that it helped out like that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, every time I send out a mini experience, well, 1, they have to have a free account with me. But 2, they have to take a picture of them, either themselves or the sample, the mini experience, and post it on Facebook and tag me in it. Like, I had someone that did it today, and she's got like 7 comments. I'm like, what is it? And she's like, her and I talked about it, and she's messaging these people herself, and because I told her about the Thrive for Free. the Refer To and Thrive for free. So she's trying to get 2 of her friends, because she's really interested in buying. She's going to buy anyway, but she's trying to get 2 of her friends to do it too, so she can also get free product. So
Yeah,
that's
and the sample pack that I gave of experience is also a process of maybe becoming a promoter. And she posted a picture of it, of her patch just being on her arm, and I think it was maybe like 18 comments on what's that, more information. And then she also said at the bottom, if you want more information, contact Morgan. And so, I mean, it helped me a whole lot today. Today was a very good day in selling me.
awesome.
I think that we should make that rule of thumb. I think that from here on out, anybody who brings in new promoters and anybody who's enrolled new promoters, I think that anybody who's not on this Zoom, you guys reach up or down and make it a rule of thumb from now on that anybody who sends out a 3-way mini, that you make it mandatory that they tag you in a picture with that 3-way mini. Because I think that if we can keep that in mind, just like Morgan is saying and Britt is saying, they're getting all this extra interaction just by tagging them, and then their friends are asking, what is that? What is that? What is that? Well, you guys, that's all those people are new friend requests. All those people are new potentials. So if you guys can, I know maybe the funnel might be overwhelming, so let's break it down to 2 things. Okay, when you send out a 3-day mini, they must become a free customer first, and they must tag themselves with tag you with the product when they get it, during the time they're taking it, whatever the case may be, but they have got to do it within the 3 days that they have it. Everybody, please remember to do this. It takes 21 days to make
happen.
Thank you. Go ahead, Danny.
Yeah. So we want to make sure that we're telling everybody who's coming in how to do this, and it should be one of the things that is part of their training. So when they send out these Thrive experiences, you know, like what we do here is not only do we go to the post office and we have a picture of ourselves or just packages, and you know, sometimes we'll tag themselves, hey, you know, Michelle and Morgan and Ashley, your party packs are on their way. Can't wait, you know, for you to experience this amazingness or whatever. Or sometimes we'll just be like, hey, Arizona, Montana, you know, Louisiana, your happy packs are on their way. You know, just kind of putting that out there, because, you know, then they're like, you have people question, what are happy packs? What are party packs? You know, things like that. Whatever you call them.
That's actually one thing that I've been trying to make sure that I do every single time. I always ask them to make sure it's okay, because you may have one here and there that they spent the money and they just don't care. They don't want you to do it. You have to respect that. But 99% of them are going to be like, oh no, let's do it. So you send it, hey, it's going to be in the mail. Okay, other people are like, what the heck? Then they get it, then they have a picture of a selfie with this cool looking thing on their arm. And that's like, I've gotten tons just from that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely
Without
huge.
saying the word Thrive, you guys got to remember, you don't need to say what it is. Happy pack, party pack, whatever the case may be. Leave out Thrive, okay? Because you want to give them something to ask you about. If you explain what it is in the entire body of your post, then what is left for them to ask you? Okay, they may not realize there are so many more answers to their questions. They may think, okay, that's all this is. It's just not for me. I'm looking for something for depression. Well, you just talked about all the energy they're going to be getting. They don't need energy. They need to get out of this funk. So,
and also, this may be off of what y'all are talking about, but also what has helped me with the free customers is saying that all you need to sign up for a free customer is your email. That has helped me a lot to get just the free customer account. I couldn't remember what video I was watching that said that. I think it was Lisa's. That just say all you need for your free account is your email, and that's helped me out too.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I say. Just need your name and your email. Put your credit card away, you know. Because a lot of people when they hear customer account, like, oh, I need all my credit card information put in there. No, just your name and your email, and then you'll have to create, you know, your password or whatever. But just I always name and email.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
helpful.
absolutely. Hey, April, I saw your comment. Are you selling the 3-day minis or are you just giving them away? And are they creating free customer accounts? No, I can't unmute you for some reason, April. Well, if you can either comment or unmute and talk, April, then we can answer your questions there. Let's see.
I had a hard time unmuting myself.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Hey, April.
Hi. What I do is I have everybody create a free customer account when they are entered in a drawing
Okay.
for a free 3-day trial pack. When I tell them that they win, I explain to them that I would like for them to, when they receive the product, to take a picture of it and then tag me in it on Facebook. And I explain to them the free referred to, so that this will bring up people asking questions and hopefully get more people interested for them. And when they receive the product, I've been blocked a few times. I've been told to leave them alone, that they don't want to, when I'm following up every week. I don't know.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Are you giving them the directions on how to use Thrive, and when are you giving them the directions?
I give them directions before I send out the package, I'll tell them how to take it. Then
Okay,
I tell them
stop right there. Don't give anybody directions on how to use the product until they have the product in their hand.
Yep.
Okay, because that's automatically going to make them message you and say, okay, I got my package today, what do I do? At that point is when you're going to, if you have the balls, if you don't, then I'll tell you another way. What I do is I press the call button and I get face to face and I say, I am so excited. Now listen, this is what I want you to do, okay? Real quick, take a picture of yourself and I want you to go on Facebook and let everybody know that you got it. Not everybody wants to put that on display, and that's okay. They don't have to. But if you automatically give them everything before they even get their products, number one, they're going to forget. Number two, it's going to look like a lot of steps, depending on how you're telling them. And number three, that gives them no initiative to contact you once they've gotten that freebie, okay? Because I've gotten a lot of free things from, you know, Unique and all that stuff. I got my free shit. I'm good. Okay. I don't want to talk anymore, okay? So you send them out their package and you tell them, as soon as you get the package, let me know and I'll give you the directions on how to use it. They're not going to want the package and not know how to use it, okay? So that's the first thing that I want you to stop doing. Don't give them any information until they have it in their hand. If you can't physically call them face-to-face, which I'd like you to work on, then what I want you to do is I can give you a copy and paste to give them on how to use the product. It's very simple. It's not too overwhelming. And it's very excitable, okay?
Okay.
So what you're doing is kind of planting a seed of what to expect that first day, because that seed is very powerful, okay? So just try to keep those things in mind. Let's try to change the way you're doing things, the number that you're doing things, and we'll go from there. If that doesn't work, then I'll work with you on something else.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Boo.
Awesome. All right. All right. So I just want to go over one other thing tonight before I pass it to Michelle and open it up. So for about the last couple weeks now, I've been reading this book. Actually, it's only been about a week. The 5-Second Rule. I don't know if you guys have read this. Transform your life, work, and confidence with everyday courage. So the whole point behind this is, you know, you get something in your head that you want to do, that you want to say, that whatever it is on a daily basis, and multiple times a day, you talk yourself out of it. And I know, like, Michelle and I have this conversation all the time, and you talk you want to do this, and you want to say this to somebody, or you want to contact your chicken list, someone on your chicken list, or you want to go to the gym, you want to go live, and but you talk yourself out of it. You have so many different reasons why you don't do it. So this is counting down to 5, because when you count down, something in your brain triggers yourself. Like, it triggers that you do it. Like, it gets you pumped up, it gets you ready to go. Like,
and I'm going to tell you, and just to solidify what Danny's saying from a medical perspective, anybody who has ever had anesthesia, they have you count from 10 to 1. In your mind, subconsciously, you know that counting backwards is going to put you to sleep. The reason they have you do that is because, just what she's saying, there is a trigger mechanism in your brain that allows you to shut down when that anesthesia hits. And what she's going to tell you is the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm. So for about the last little over a week, I've been trying to incorporate this into my life. I stopped hitting my snooze button, because I set my alarm clock early on purpose so I can kind of coax myself out of bed. And I like just kind of laying there with, especially if, I'm on my phone and I'm like, oh, I have another 10 minutes till I have to get up, and I can just be on my phone. Or, I talk myself out of going to the gym. I talk myself out of this or that, whatever. Well, I've gone to the gym 4 times in the last week because of this. So, it's exciting. Like, 5? Oh, 5 times. Okay.
I was going to say, you've gone more than that.
Yeah, Michelle calls me at 9 o'clock this morning, 9:30. Why are you dressed and in your car?
I'm like in my pajamas, haven't even pooped yet. You're going to the gym?
And I was just pulled into the gym. So, I'm really trying to incorporate this in my everyday life. And this is, so I highly, encourage all of you to kind of just find some, books that can kind of self-development books. Like, I got a whole, if someone asks me to do something, I go big or don't do it at all. But
and this is the last challenge that I just posted in the push group. I have something big for you guys, and it has to do with self-development. And those of you who have insecurities and everything that Danny's talking about right now, I need you to watch for a challenge that's going to be coming up, because what Danny's talking about will be in your hands, not that book, but something else that legitimately made me the leader that I am today. So all of you that say, Michelle, you're so amazing, you're so inspirational, you're so positive. No, I'm not. I learned to be that way from self-development, and it's very, very important. So,
and those of you that are going to conference and going to Trent Shelton, you'll get a lot of that too. So it's
awesome. You won't leave there without laughing and crying all at the same time. He's a freaking stand-up comedian. Self-development. It's you can't not laugh and cry at the same time with this man.
So I went to Barnes & Noble on date night, because I love Barnes & Noble, and my man knows that. So I got this book, which that I love, and then I got this book. I got this on Amazon, Your Divine Fingerprint: The Force That Makes You Unstoppable. And then I got 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. So a couple of things I'll just read them on the back. It says, take back your power, embrace change, face your fears, and train your brain for happiness and success. So 13 things that mentally strong people don't do. They don't waste time feeling sorry for yourself. Don't give away your power. Don't shy away from change. Don't focus on things you can't control. That's me. Like, I focus on, like, I stress over things and worry, and I have a lot of anxiety over things I can't control. Don't worry about pleasing everyone. Don't fear taking calculated tasks or risks. Don't dwell on the past. Don't make the same mistake over and over. Don't resent others people's success. Don't give up after the first failure. Don't fear alone time. Don't feel the world owes you anything, and don't expect immediate results. So I'm excited to read that. And then the last one I got was make yourself unforgettable. How to become the person everyone remembers and no one can resist. Love that. Like, who doesn't want to be irresistible, right?
Hello. I'm
Michelle.
single.
Single, ready to mingle. So I highly encourage, whatever, kind of looking at these books, kind of just maybe someone that, motivational speaker, something, that you really think that you need to focus on, you need to work on. I highly recommend you trying to find a book on that, and then kind of just, taking the rest of the month to kind of, self-develop yourself, trying to be, a better leader. Like, I know, like, I think we're always working on trying to be better leaders. We have so many different types of personalities within, our team, and trying to, kind of change yourself for each person, and, whatever the case may be, personally, professionally, I highly recommend you find something and, do that, because it's definitely very self-fulfilling for me, and, might be for you too.
Can I interrupt you, Danny, real quick?
Absolutely.
5 seconds. I don't know if anyone's like me, but I'm a terrible reader. And so it kind of intimidates me to read because I have really bad eyesight and just stupid things, and ADD and all that stuff. So if you have stuff like that, what helped me was something that Lisa Fuller said. And it's if you read 15 minutes 3 times a day instead of trying to
you can
stare and
legitimately get the Audible.
Audible.
Go to bed and put your Audible
or that
on.
The only reason I found Audibles not to work was because I don't know who they choose to read these books, but I can't listen to half of them, those people. But that's me. So what I found was just reading a little bit because I can't focus.
Yeah, like
10
this
minutes
is my
will change your
Audible
life.
playlist here. Like, I have so many on here. But yeah. So you gotta do what works for you. Like Danielle said, if you can't sit down and, read a book in one sitting, well, one, I don't know who has time for that. But yeah, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, wherever you can, I'm trying to, use this, 5-second rule to get up a little earlier so I can take that 15 minutes before my kids get up and read my book. Because at night, I just want to really shut my brain off and watch some TV, So the last thing I really want to do at night is read. But in the morning, I'm good with that. But yeah, what works with you? What? Mm-hmm. Got a peanut gallery over here. If it's Audible, if it's reading in short spurts, if you can sit down and read, chapters at a time, that's awesome. So thanks, Danielle. Good idea. All right, that's all I have. I talked a long time tonight. I don't normally talk this long. But Michelle, what you got, girl?
I have noticed. So what I've been doing is trying to rack my brain to try to help people. And what I did was I took a lot of time this week and legitimately went through everybody's Facebook. And I am not kidding you. Everybody's Facebook I looked at, whether it was Danny's people, Ashley's people, Allison's, it doesn't matter. I looked at everybody's Facebook.
Look at mine.
And I don't need to look at yours. You're above me. So this is what I think that I need to say. I'm noticing that a lot of people are, shit, Danny, it's a bad night. Bear with me. I think that a lot of people are focusing on weight loss. Most of the posts that I'm seeing are weight loss, before and afters, talking about losing weight, stuff like that. I need you guys to hear me, okay? If you're going to post about weight loss in most of your posts, you're losing probably 75% of your customer base. Because right now, people are more into health and wellness as far as exercising and eating right, that you're going to get messages like, oh, I eat right, I exercise all the time, I'm good, blah, 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 blah. What you need to focus on, you guys, is that no matter how much somebody exercises, no matter how much good food people eat, you still have nutritional gaps. You could be eating by the book from a professional nutritionist. You are still going to have nutritional gaps. It's a proven fact. So there are people looking to gain weight. There are people looking to better their skin tone. There are people looking to regulate their bowels. So what I need you guys to do is make a list of everything that Thrive does, okay? And post at least one post of every single thing that Thrive does. Because I guarantee you, you're going to get somebody. I signed 3 people just off my Move post. I've not posted about Move since I started this a year ago. So as I'm going through everybody's posts, I'm like, I got to practice what I preach here. All I do is post about energy. That's it. We are so much more than that. We legitimately have something for everybody. And if you're not educated and you don't understand how the experience works, please, 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 either go back and watch my product information, product live that I did on the Thriver stage, or reach out and talk to one of us so that we can educate you on exactly what the Thrive experience does. It is not weight loss, okay? Even the Duo is not weight loss. It changes fat to lean muscle, okay? So you're misleading people to think they're gonna be 200 pounds and they're gonna get down to 130 pounds. Well, that's not gonna be right for everybody, because some people don't have that much fat to turn into lean muscle. So while their gene sizes are moving, the scale is not. So I really think we need to get back to the basics of what we learned about Thrive from Paul Gravett. Do not mention the scale. Do not mention weight loss, because you're setting up false expectations for people. Yes, most people lose weight when they do Thrive, but a lot don't. So if you tell somebody they're going to lose weight if they start the Thrive experience and they don't lose weight in that first 30 days, you just lost a customer who is not going to complete the full 8 weeks when this is an 8-week experience. Everybody has different nutritional gaps. For some, those nutritional gaps may get filled a lot faster and they're going to see results a lot faster. For other people, they may eat super shitty, drink beer all the time, smoke, not exercise, lead a sedentary lifestyle. Those people are going to have a lot more nutritional gaps. And you need to express to people that, yes, it gives you a ton of energy. With energy comes weight loss. With energy, you're getting up and you're moving. Your metabolism's going up. People don't even realize it. But starting the Duo again and wearing my Black Label consistently and doing the experience the way it's supposed to be done, I'm down almost 12 pounds just in the last week and a half, because I'm back to me. I'm back up cleaning the house. I'm back up doing the bathroom. I'm back up doing stuff I'm supposed to be doing. It curbs your appetite, you guys. These are the things that you need to be educating your potential customers and promoters about. Don't teach your promoters something that's not right, okay? Because they're learning from you. And if you're not educated about what the experience does, as a leader, you can't train your team, and that's going to set them up for failure. So if you have any doubt that you don't know 100% what this experience does, all 4 DFTs do, then please, 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 you know, even if you drop it in the push page or the Thriver page, can you guys do a live about exactly what the experience does, exactly what each DFT does? I have no problem going over that in a live, and you guys can resort back to that and tag your new Cubs when they come in so that they're educated about what it is exactly. Okay, I think we're losing sight of the basic Thrive experience. It fills nutritional gaps. Therefore, your body will do what it's supposed to do. We have a customer, one of our girls had a customer that she couldn't land her potential because she kept saying, I don't want to lose any more weight. I don't want to lose any more weight. I put a post up that said, we are not about weight loss. This person tagged her potential underneath there and said, see, I told you this, you're not going to lose weight if you don't need to. And that is so true, you guys. If you're already at a good weight, a healthy weight, it's only going to fill the nutritional gaps that your body needs. It is not going to go above and beyond that to cause you to lose weight if you don't need to. So I need you guys to make sure that you're educated, because if you're educated, you're not going to be afraid to go live. And I think that 90% of you are afraid to go live because you're questioning your ability to say the right thing. And if you're not confident in what you're going to say, then that's our fault, okay? You need to reach out to us and say, you know what? I don't want to go live because I don't want to look like a fool. I need to make sure I understand what I'm saying. That's okay. We're not going to yell at you by any means. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk to you and we're going to explain to you exactly what you need to know so that you're educated enough to go live and be confident. Confidence is what sells. And if you go on a live and you look confident, you're selling yourself, you guys. The product is a no-brainer. It's you're selling. So if you're not confident enough to go live, then it's something that we're missing. And please make sure you reach out to us. And yes, we're going to say, did you watch the product live? Because it was very detailed. And I know they're boring. It's work. But that 15 minutes is going to get you to 40K. So find the time to watch them. And if you've already watched them, go watch them again. Take down notes of what you aren't getting answered. If you go and watch my product live and you're like, all right, she still didn't answer my question, write it down and ask me. I have no problem answering you. I'm 100% educated on these products, the system, and what they do. Believe me, I'm a know-it-all, and I'm not going to answer any question that I'm not 100% sure about. And if I'm not 100% sure, I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to go message Danny. She's going to reiterate, and then I'm going to come back to you and make sure you have the right information. So that's the biggest thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, you know, scrolling through everybody's Facebook, you guys are posting. You're doing really good with your posts. Okay, but please make sure that you are not making the whole thing about weight loss, because we're so not weight loss. That was really my biggest thing.
Awesome. Yeah, I had a woman that contacted me that was interested. I'm still talking with her about being a promoter. And her thing was, is this weight loss? Because I cannot promote weight loss because I can't talk about that because I've always been very thin. And, you know, I see Danielle nodding her head. You know, I don't have, you know, almost got some curves, but, you know, so I've never been, very thin. So I can't understand where, like, I understand where she's coming from, but, you know, so I can talk about losing weight, like I'm going to the gym, or, you know, weight management, things like that. And I told her, absolutely not. We're not a weight loss company. You know, we don't have any weight loss products, you know, and I told her what we do. And she's like, because I can really back the energy part and the filling nutritional gaps part. I said, absolutely. That's what we do. That's what we tell everybody. So we need to make sure that, you know, when we do post these before and afters, that we are explaining that it's weight management, it's, inch loss, fat loss. So, we have Burn coming out next month. So, and they are saying that it's the first, they're calling it weight loss. So really, we can't talk about weight loss until that comes out, and we know more about that.
One thing about that, if anybody wants to share my story too, because it was really hard for me, because a lot of people actually message me about weight loss. So it's kind of opposite. It's really hard for me to talk about that. But I got a lot of messages after I posted my story, which showed me from 85 pounds to my 110 now. And I got a lot of messages from that. So if anyone, sometimes you want a before and after picture, but you know, that usually is weight loss. I have a before and after picture of like someone that's extremely underweight to a more healthy weight now. If anybody, I don't care, anyone's allowed to share my stuff. So I'm putting that out
signed
there.
2 customers. Off of her post alone, I signed 2 customers from sharing it. And again, that comes back to keeping it real. I mean, she was real, it was raw, it was hard for her to talk about, and eventually I'll talk about my illnesses and, you know, what Thrive has done for me. But again, we can't make medical claims. So it's a very fine line with me going live and spilling what's going on with me, because more than likely, if I have any haters out there, I'm going to be turned into compliance. But sometimes there's no way around it. So, you know, I'm overweight. People will come to me and say, you know, I'm overweight. How am I supposed to sell something when I'm fat? Like I'm 250 pounds and you want me to come in and promote a product and I'm fat? Yes, absolutely. This has nothing to do with being fat, thin. It has to do with being healthy and living a longer, healthier life, having a better relationship with your children, having a better relationship with your husband or wife. That's what this is about. If you guys can make, and I know I say this every Zoom, but I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing it for maybe 2 people since last week. Making these posts relatable. And the minute these posts become relatable, you guys are, Danielle is selling it. It's her story. It's not the product. Gage, I will rip your face off and shove it in your ass. See how good I get along with my kids?
We're recording.
I'm sorry. Gage, this is being recorded. It's a training. Oh. So if, you know, I asked you guys last week to, as a challenge, please just post something relatable. Post your story. Everybody's got a story. Ashley, if Ashley posted her story, like her legit from start to finish story, she'd probably be an 80K, but I don't think she'd be able to get through it without crying 13 times. And it'd probably make a lot of people cry because her story is so relatable. So if you guys just take that, Jason had put a comment under my post earlier. It was amazing. It was so relatable. I wanted to say, Jason, take that and go put it on Facebook. Because number one, you're a man. And people are going to listen to you. Because in this industry, it's primarily women. When you men get on there and say, listen, this is what these products have done for me. And you would be surprised on how many people are going to stop and listen.
Absolutely.
I missed that, Danny. I'm not sure what it was.
So really quick before I open it up. So I was talking earlier about, you know, taking, you know, having your people with the 3-day minis taking a picture of themselves and post it on Facebook. Well, I just got a message from the girl today. I don't know if you can see it. It says, well, it looks like I have lots of interest on Thrive. Just by posting the picture. She just messaged me that. So that's a pretty awesome. So, what? Sorry. Okay. Can I open this up for anybody? Anybody wants to?
We're still going to do our drawing too, guys. Don't forget.
Okay. Are you doing that live here, Michelle? All right. Go ahead.
Anybody have any questions or anything?
About anything. All right.
Okay. Well, we'll ask one more time before we end it. So we've got 2 people who completed the bingo boards, and that was Britt and Morgan. So I'm going to put them in here. Cammie, you want to come draw, honey? I'll have Cammie draw a name. And then I will talk to Danny and Ashley and come up with something to incorporate everybody who does those bingo boards, because you all work very hard And I absolutely believe that you should all be in some sort of drawing. Ready, guys? And the winner is, show them. Britt, you are the winner, girl. That's kind of funny. Morgan won last week. Britt, you won this week. Congratulations, Boo. I hope you're still on here. Okay, let me show you what you won. Okay, you got a good Vortex Bluetooth, wireless Bluetooth to do your lives or be on here so you can't hear your kids so good. You got a holder for your phone for your car. Sometimes we all like to do our lives in our vehicles, like Ashley kills it with her lives in her vehicles. This I'm pretty excited about. Danny and I have talked about this numerous times. What this is this is an index card holder. And it's got little tabs in it. So what you do is in each one of these you put potential customers, potential promoters, follow-up, customers, whatever the case may be. And then you've got index cards to write their information on what you talked about and what you're going to follow up with them about. Okay? And then one more thing that I found extremely useful is this. This can go right on your purse or in your purse. It's got a little thingy here, and that way you can always take down people's names and numbers. If you're on the run and you don't have business cards or whatever the case may be, this can hook right to your purse, so you can't lose it. It's right there. So that is what you get today, Britt. All of this stuff, and just send me your email or your email address. I'll send it to your email address. Send me your address, and I'll get it out to you tomorrow. Congratulations. You did a great job, honey.
Congratulations, Britt. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Morgan. You did a great job. Both you girls
Yes, you
just
too.
killed it.
Thanks.
Anybody else have any questions or anything they want to add?
No?
Let me
All right.
see who's on here. If there's anybody I need to call out. Holly didn't quite make it. Okay, you guys, if nobody else has any questions. Oh, Danny, did you want to do the scavenger hunt, what we talked about, or?
Yes. What? 1 or 2 thumbs up, Michelle?
I got to leave that up to you.
Oh. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
I couldn't give her an answer, so she's got to ask Mark. And you guys, one more thing about the scavenger hunt. You don't have to complete it to post it, okay? It goes on a point system. So any of you that did this scavenger hunt and you didn't post it, you may have just lost out on pretty amazing freaking prize, and not cheap by any means. So you guys do the scavenger hunt so that we can add up your points and you can be put into these drawings.
Ashley Wiggins, do you remember how many points you had? And Danielle, do you remember how many points you had?
If I were to
I
be
can go
completely
look.
honest, I didn't understand the point system.
You
It
just
said
add
like
them up.
points next to something, but then it said times. I didn't get it.
All right.
So if
I
you
thought I
did
was
it, you got
that
2 points.
free.
You just add up the points.
All right. So one of you, since it was between the 2 of you, one of you is going to win this hat. Okay, you get your choice of the hat. One's purple.
All right, let's look.
and then one is like a cheetah print. What are you laughing at, Ashley?
Michelle knows. My favorite
So-
color is purple.
Oh, so like I have a camel one on. I have a black one. These are my favorite. I ordered these just for this, so which is exciting. So I'm not going to do that now. I want you to tally up your points and get them to me, please.
I put it in the comments.
Did you? Okay. So I know that you said something about friends.
Yeah.
But because each one had a certain amount of points.
It was only 1 point apiece, wasn't it?
Was it?
No, there's someone.
I just threw it away.
That's why I got confused, but it was only 1 point extra though if they added you on Facebook, right?
That's what I thought too. So like I had.
But the points next to it were how many points they were.
Hold it up now.
Oh yeah, Danielle, that's right.
So they each get 2 points. So it's how many times you did each one times the 2 points.
Times 2 points. So if you got 10 people,
Well, they're not all
then that
2
would be-
points. Some of them were
Right.
7.
Right.
Some of them
Right.
were.
Yeah.
Right. So
So-
you add them all together.
Okay.
So take each one that you did, times it by that many points, and then you have your total for that each one, that number, and then just add them all together. All right, guys. Well, just
Get it out of the garbage.
just give me the point, and then we'll go from there.
If you don't get it, Danielle, just send me a picture of it, and I can add it up for you. I understand what you're confused about now that you said it. So, like, if you got 2 points for each person that added you as a Facebook friend, and you got 10 people, it would be 10 times 2. So that would be 20 points. And then the next one, if you got 3 people to get a mini and you got a point for each, that would be 3 points, and you add that to the 20.
No,
just
Michelle,
add
you're
them
wrong.
No.
Sorry, darling. But okay, so like coffee maker is 2 points next to it. This is what Danielle was just saying. Then
Okay, I'm
if
gonna
a
stop the
friend
recording.
requests you, it's 1 point.
Right.